welcome to Sam Multiply Graphics tutorial. So today's video I'll be teaching you guys on how to generate a skin tone coloration, like this, changing a skin tone from a darker coloration to a lighter coloration. So let's go straight to what we have for today. The first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be duplicating this layer by pressing Ctrl J. So after doing that, I'm going to be selecting the skin coloration window. So let's select that. So you can see when we do that, we've already selected the area we don't need. So we can actually deselect it by holding down Alt. When we hold down Alt, you can see that the quick selection seems to minus. That means that we are actually minusing this region we don't want from it. So let's go like that. Like that. So we deselect the area we don't want. Successfully deselect the area we don't want. Like that. So we can go like that. Now known as we need this our ear region. So we didn't select it, so we can actually use our polygonal lasso tool for that. So zooming in properly, we can go like this and go on to select it like that, like that, like that, plus the ear region. Go like that, and we are good to go. So now we can see that we've selected the skin area, but we don't need this eye region. So we can actually select out this eye region by holding on Alt to change it to minus. So let's go like that. Let's carefully select this eye region. Good. For the second one also likewise. We go again. Perfect. So the next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be clicking on the refine edge and giving this smoothness, give it 3, and click on this output to new layer with layer max and press OK. Now you see the result of it. This is our selection here now. So we can do to delete this is our background here. Good. So we are left with these 2 background layers. So the next thing we're going to be doing after this is that clicking on this our selected area. We're going to be playing with the adjustment layer. So the first thing I'm going to be clicking on is the level adjustment layer. So we're going to be bringing this one down, clicking on it, bringing it to the left, like that. Clicking on this also, we bring this one to the left likewise. Like that. Let's just bring this one back a bit. Good. And now we're going to be if you notice something now, you can see that this is affecting both the background layer and the skin tone also. So we want it to affect only the skin tone. So we're going to be right clicking on this place and create a clipping mask. So we can see that it only affects our skin in this place now. So the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to be creating our curves adjustment layer. So in this place now, we click on this place now and bring this one down a bit like this, and also click on this also like that. Now we're going to be same thing also is affecting both the background and the image. We're going to be creating a clipping mask to it. You can see now. So the next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be creating a black and white coloration. So increasing the red a bit and increasing the yellow much, because the yellow will actually give it a lighter color. That's why I'm increasing the yellow much more. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be also creating a clipping mask, so it can affect only the image, our skin alone. So you can see that also is affecting the skin alone. Now we change the blending option of this black and white to luminosity. You can see that now. After changing it to luminosity, we can also decide to reduce the opacity if you like. If you don't like it in this place, but I will actually reduce the opacity a bit for my own tutorial here. So now the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to be creating our color balance. So this is here. So these are color balance. Before the color balance, let's create our hue and saturation. Let's create our hue and saturation. Let's delete this color balance. Our hue and saturation. Let's reduce the saturation a bit. Let's reduce the saturation a bit and increase our hue a bit. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be creating a clipping mask likewise. So the next thing I'm going to be doing also is our color balance. We can actually can just increase this red a little bit like that and give it a little magenta. Good. Same thing also here. We're going to be creating a clipping mask, so it can actually affect the image alone. So the next thing we're going to be doing after this is that All these guys are going to be grouping them together like this by pressing Ctrl G and naming this guy skin tone. Good. So the next thing you're going to be doing is that we're going to be creating what? Selecting what? We are going to be creating a form of hue and saturation on top of this. So this click on hue and saturation, we are going to be reducing what? The hue and what? And increase the saturation in this case now. So after that, now we are going to be clicking on this place and what? Click and press Ctrl I. So when you press Ctrl I, you're going to be zooming in and taking our brush tool to paint the lips alone. We increase the saturation, which is the red region. So just to paint the lips to make the image hue, I painted it red like that, like that, like that. You can see that. So the next thing I'm going to be doing also now, I'm going to be creating what? A curve tool, also a curve adjustment layer on top of it. So we are going to be increasing it. While we are doing this, we want to make our eyes area visible, more visible than others. That's what we're trying to do. So we're going to be creating what? The same thing, Ctrl I. We'll take our brush tool also, paint the eye region alone. You'll see the effect after that. We are always trying to just make the image to make it real, to make everything blend according to what? Our skin. So we come here to this place also. We do the same thing also. So let's go back and see our effect. You can see the before and after. You can also create another hue and saturation on top of it if you feel like. So but in this tutorial, I would like you to follow it and follow what I'm doing. So just reduce the hue a little bit, reduce it to until you get a form of blue coloration like that. And also reduce the saturation a little bit. The same thing also, Ctrl I. Still come on the eye region. You still want to dab on it. Just come and dab on it like that also. Dab on it also. Come to the right second eye also. Do the same thing. Good. So you can see the effect before and after. So now we are good to go now. So we are left with the hair region. You can see that we've actually changed the skin tone successfully, but we are left with the hair region. The hair is not yet blended with the image. So we come to this layer here. So we will take our polygonal lasso tool. We will mark our hair region out below. Let's do that carefully. Good. Let's go to the second part of the hair. Select that also. So having selecting this layer now, I'm going to be clicking on the curve adjustment layer and I'm going to be raising the curves a bit. You can see that now we have a perfect blending of the hair and the skin tone. So this is all for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You can see that it's very easy to actually change the skin tone from what you want to, from the darker to the lighter region. So you can see now, let's check it now. You can see the before and the after effect. So thanks for your time, guys. I really appreciate you guys. I would like you guys to subscribe to my channel and actually click on the like button also, and drop your comment on how you feel about the video. Thank you very much.